With the heat of this brutal summer bearing down on the bone-dry Barton Creek Greenbelt in Austin, the trails along the creek are unusually vacant this summer.
But when runners, hikers, swimmers, and bicycle riders return to the 8.5-mile trail once cooler temperatures and rainwater return, they'll notice lots of changes. Jim Swift tells us what's going on along Barton Creek in the meantime.
You halfway expect them to break into a chorus of Heigh-Ho, Heigh-Ho, it's off to work we go. But these guys do a whole lot more grunting than singing as they labor 7 hours a day, Monday through Friday, in the Barton Creek Greenbelt.
Barton Springs is called the soul of the city of Austin, and this is the artery. This ribbon of Greenbelt is the artery to that soul, and we're really proud to be a part of fixing that up.
We're building a rock wall. It's sort of a terraced wall. We build it up and then we backfill behind it with gravel and dirt to sort of save this bank here from eroding away.
This crew is made up of Americorps volunteers who were trained by the staff at American YouthWorks. They're on their own now, but during the school year, they supervise student workers from the Austin nonprofit group's charter school. Their work is a year-long project, running from one end of the Greenbelt to the other.
We did a fairly exhaustive kind of walk through the entire trail, and we picked 46 different locations where we had, stream banks crumbling, like here, or we had access trails that needed improvements, or we needed trail markers throughout the length of the trail.
Here is a perfect example. When the water is running in Barton Creek, Twin Falls creates a big pool right where I'm standing, and it's very popular with folks. But the water also eroded the creek bank to the point that it nearly ruined the trail itself. So the E-Corps folks went to work, moving and setting rock, and now that bank wall will last for years to come.
Sometimes we call it the Trail of Compliments because the users are just so grateful and really give us a lot of great feedback. And that's nice to hear when you're having a hard time or even if something feels monotonous.
Volunteers are also needed for the job, especially on weekends. The next big volunteer work day will come on National Public Lands Day, this September 24th. Along the Barton Creek Greenbelt, Jim Swift, KXAN News.
Some 300 to 400 volunteers will be needed for that September 24th workday, but a smaller number will be needed this weekend as well. You can just show up 9 o'clock Saturday morning at Twin Falls Access Point near Mopac and Loop 360. Or you can link to this internet site for sign-up information through a link with this story under the local news page of KXAN.com.
And a big salute to all the volunteers who get out in this kind of weather to do that hard work.
I was about to say the same thing, and hats off to them and to those that have to actually work out in this heat every single day.